Before I start this, I just want to tell you a quick story as to why I'm a Second Amendment proponent. In 1971, in New York City, there were a couple of guys that were running around to places just before they closed, restaurants, gas stations, anybody that would have cash in a till right around midnight. These two guys would walk into a place, usually find one person behind a cash register. One guy would take out a gun and shoot the person behind the cash register, the other one would empty the till. They were out there in 30 seconds. In December 1971, just before Christmas, 5-month pregnant waitress working in the diner in Flatbush Avenue. Manager is down in the basement handling the books. She just cashed out the last patron of the night. She went back into the kitchen. These two guys walked in. What these guys didn't know is that her husband, an off-duty police officer, was sitting in the dining room about 25 feet away from the cash register. Had the lights out. He's sitting there enjoying his cup of coffee, waiting to take his wife home. It's her last shift. She's getting a little bit too big to be waiting tables, 5 months pregnant. These two guys walk in and they stand there. He sees them. They don't see him. As he steps a little bit closer to get a little closer to see what's going on, his wife exits the kitchen right in front of the cash register. Both these guys take over, train their handguns on her. He steps out, puts one arm in front of her, pulls it behind him, takes his service revolver, pops one guy in the head, drops him like a bag of potatoes. The other guy, 3 rounds in the chest. He still manages to run out the door. They find him in a hospital the next day, dead. I get emotional because that man died 3 years ago. The man who saved his wife and unborn child. The waitress was my mother. That was my dad. And I was the unborn child that she was carrying. My first breath of life on this planet was guaranteed because the founding fathers had in their divine wisdom the foresight to make it available to every American citizen the ability to defend themselves. The Second Amendment is why I'm here. I took my first breath because of it, and I will defend it to my last.
Hear, hear.
I miss my dad.